un proceso capaz de eliminar las tensiones y los miedos del organismo. Elegido como mediador oficial en India por la Corte Suprema y eslabón clave de paz entre terroristas y estados, como fue en Colombia con la FARC, ya visitó más de 1.500 ciudades en 40 años de enseñanza ininterrumpida, formando a más de 50.000 instructores y millones de voluntarios que esparcen su conocimiento y su mensaje de paz mundial. Se lo encuentra tanto en casas reales, en Naciones Unidas, en la NASA y las grandes empresas, así como también en cárceles, barrios carenciados o en zonas afectadas por desastres naturales, promoviendo los valores humanos innatos en todos y recordándonos que su misión es poner una sonrisa en cada rostro. Es fundador de El Arte de Vivir y la Asociación Internacional para los Valores Humanos, que trabajan en todos los ámbitos de la sociedad, acercando alivio post-trauma, técnicas de bienestar y promoviendo la integración de todos los sectores sociales y religiosos. Hoy, en la cuarentena, medita a diario con más de 2 millones de personas por día, de manera online. La semana pasada, más de 100.000 personas tomaron el programa de eliminación de miedos, estrés y ansiedad, solo en India desde sus casas, y otros miles en el resto del planeta. Entrevistado hoy por el argentino Luis Novaresio, abogado y periodista estrella de TV, radio y prensa escrita. Destacado entrevistador en Canal 3, Rosario, Radio La Red, Radio 10, conductor en C5N, América TV y columnista en El Ciudadano e Infobae. Premiado, entre otros, por el prestigioso Conex, Tato y Martín Fierro. Actual conductor de América TV e Infobae.
Here and thank you for your meditation.
You enjoyed, Luis?
Yes, yes, very much. I'm not very used to meditate, but it was a great experience to have you here with you. Let me ask you first, how do you describe the particular moment we are living all the world with the coronavirus?
This is a very unusual time in the history of mankind. Man is used to bottling things into, bottling things, but now man himself had to bottle himself. This is a very, very peculiar situation. I think it's like World War III. At this time, we all have to be united and with one resolve, with a resolute mind to fight against the virus.
You said it's a particular moment for mankind. You said it's a crisis, it's an opportunity. What kind of situation are we living?
That is where it is. It's both the crisis and it's an opportunity. We can make use of this as an opportunity to start everything new. And post COVID-19, the world will not be the same, life will not be the same. We have to see how we can be self-sufficient everywhere, The villages need to be self-sufficient. Countries need to stand on their feet. And people all have to come together, work. Our biggest challenge will be to address mental health. People are getting into depression because they are not used to be in their home and locked out with the same people for so long. So here we need to really take care of people's mental health. That's where I would say meditation and these sort of exercise would help them a great deal.
And how could meditation could help mankind, especially people who doesn't have the habit to meditate? How could we at home with fear try with meditation be better?
When they're at home, what they do? They either watch the television, or read books, or play some games at home. They should do all that. But when they are tired, your eyes cannot go on watching for 12 hours, 13 hours. When you are tired, at that time, sit up uh, wherever you are, either in a chair or in a sofa, close your eyes and follow the meditation. It will happen to you. When when you are little bit tired, not too tired, but little bit tired, and you are hungry also. If you are so full, you cannot meditate. You close your eyes, you will go fall into sleep. So
Okay.
just before your meal, if you sit back, and there are apps, we have made apps which is available for people. They can put the apps and the guided meditation will be there. So they can relax and they can enjoy themselves. And people
But
are
you,
doing, millions are doing around the world.
but you have not to be tired because it's not good to meditate.
When you're very tired, you can meditate, but the result will you'll be falling asleep. You'd
Hmm.
gone to sleep.
Uh,
So
and
I would say when you're very agitated, when you're very restless, at that time it's good to do some breathing technique. Breathing exercise can calm you down.
mm, and how could meditate help to be not a violent or a fear person? Because I think we have fear, a lot of fear with this situation with the coronavirus, where our jobs, our the economy, and whatever. And this way to meditate could help in what way?
Fear is the imbalance in the adrenal glands. When your adrenal gland starts pumping more, the fear, emotions of fear will obviously be high.
Hmm.
When you do breathing technique, for example, pranayama breathing, this controls your endocrine system. It has an impact on the vagus nerve. And if the vagus nerve is activated, you have control over all your emotions. You
Hmm.
feel much stronger, much clearer. And so, meditation not just helps the mind, it also helps our brain, it helps our body, it helps our endocrine system. That is
Mm.
why I feel it is very important. People with all sorts of health issues which are related to emotions can all get better.
Tell us about meditation with kids, because nowadays our father or mothers are with kids, and it's not very easy to, I don't know, to inspire kids to go into the meditation.
Yes, we don't need to force kids to go into meditation. When they are about 10 or say 8 or 10, that is when we can teach them meditation. Children below 8-year old, I don't recommend them to be taught any meditation. I would tell them they should just play their games, sing. Music would be a very good thing for them. If
Uh-huh.
children of that age, very small age, even teenage children, if they are very restless, give them some drums and ask them to play drums.
Uh-huh.
Playing drums is a way to get rid of their restlessness because the rhythm of the drums, their body and their breath also gets into some sort of rhythm. So they feel happier and they feel calmer.
Mm. Could you define what happiness is? Huh.
Louis, I would say we should not try to define happiness because it is something everybody knows. Any definition you put, it will only restrict its scope, right?
Hmm. And in the same way, could you
Love,
define what? Sorry,
love, same thing
uh,
is love. Love,
love.
happiness, yes.
Yeah.
Amor,
Oh
amor
yeah.
and happiness, we cannot define them. And it is already there. Te amor. The whole Latin America has lot of love in their DNA, in their
Yeah.
expressions, in the song, in the way they relate to each other. There is plenty of expression of love and happiness.
I love that very much. We have in Latin America the love in our DNA. It's a nice definition of our countries or whatever. And when I try to explain what happiness, the significance of happiness, and if you have to explain what you have learned during your life about life, which is the sense of this existence here in this earth.
Yeah, see, there are two type of happiness. This I can talk to you about. One is the happiness that you get when you get something. See, kids, they receive their gift on the Christmas Eve. Look at their face, they're all lit up. And when they open up their gifts on the Christmas day or their birthdays, there is some joy. So this is an infant joy that when you get something, you are happy. But there is a mature joy. That joy is when you give something, you feel happy. Like the grandmother at home. She makes nice cake and puts cherry on it, and her joy is in giving it to the children. Thanksgiving, the grandmother makes many dishes because everybody comes home. Her joy is in feeding everybody, right? So the joy of grandfather is giving, not taking.
Yeah.
So we all have to mature to every human being has to mature to that level of giving happiness, finding happiness in giving rather than taking all through the life.
Happiness is love to share with others.
Correct.
Yeah. Let me help people like me that we don't have any experience of meditation, and they are watching right now you, and they want to learn the basic technique to meditate.
Yeah, it takes just couple of days to learn it, to get everything correct in them. So there are our websites are there are online programs are going in Latin America where hundreds of teachers are there. We have trained many people because it needs a personal interaction with people, personal question answers, whether really meditating or not. These doubts come, no? So for that, they can definitely go into our website, and there are teachers who can online teach them meditation. It just takes couple of hours for a few days. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Let me know which is the relation between meditation and religions. Belong to a country mainly Catholic, and we are not used to meditate. And which is the relation between religion and meditation?
Well, meditation is nothing to do with religion. This is a practice that you learn, like yoga, like tango. Anybody can, a Jewish person can play tango, like that. A Muslim can play tango, a Christian can play tango, but it's an Argentinian thing, right? Tango. So like that, yoga is common to everybody. If you watch a child grow up, a child does all the exercises of yoga. And meditation, for that matter, is something that relieves you of stress, relieves you of tiredness and gloominess in the mind, takes you out of depression, and it calms your aggression. See, today our youth are facing two big problems, aggression and depression, two extremes. So, meditation removes both aggression and depression, it puts you on the center. And it is not conflicting with religion, it doesn't depend or demand change of faith from anybody.
Okay, but
A Catholic can become can be a Catholic, can be a good Catholic. In fact, it would help them when they pray because the mind is more centered.
I'm going to choose the title of this interview. Meditation is like tango. Do you like tango?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh,
I've watched
um,
it. I've watched um, tango, but I have not played myself.
it's not very easy. It's rare. Uh, what about between the relation with violence and meditation? You help it a lot in all over the world to try to here in Latin America with different situations. And what about meditation and violence play in the same way?
Yeah, see, violence happens because of stress inside of a person. If someone is hurt, if their heart is crying, they are going to be violent in some time or other. So, meditation heals the wounds in the heart. Meditation helps someone to think in a calm mind, with a calm mind. In meditation, you feel you have great sense of forgiving. You know, meditation brings inside of you the willingness to forgive, because you can forgive, you understand things better.
Mm-hmm.
So it improves your understanding, and it kindles the compassion in you. When understanding and compassion are kindled inside of you, aggression will go, violence will disappear.
Mm-hmm. We have two concepts: pessimism and optimism. It makes sense for you, this category?
Yeah. Yes, when your energy is low, you become pessimistic. When you have a lot of enthusiasm, full of energy, you are optimistic.
Yes.
And meditation increases your energy level.
Oh yeah.
It keeps you more youthful. See, youths are always optimistic. They are hopeful of everything. So when the youthfulness diminishes inside you, you start feeling pessimistic, and then you become depressed.
It's a
Right?
great vitamin for optimism,
Yes.
the meditation. I'm going to thank you very much this meeting. I want to have your your message to all people who are suffering right now all over the world, but specifically in Argentina, because the coronavirus, the poverty, the exclusion, and I want to your speech.
Yeah, as I said, this is a very, very tough time for people, the entire world, especially the poor people, daily wage workers, they have lost their job. And I would call upon all those who can support such very poor people to come out and support them. And number one. Second is, I would like to tell people, keep the hope high. This crisis can be turned into a good opportunity. So there are bright days ahead of us. Let us all be united, and let us strongly determine to uplift the society. This is not the time to sit and sulk and be sad. This is the time to be with full valor, to be dynamic, and to think about new strategies for a new order in the world.
Thank you very much. It's a great honor to have you here. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Namaste.